If you have things in your life that you're doing that you know to be wrong, then you have to stop doing them immediately. For example, if you eat food knowing it's bad for you, whatever that looks like for you, so like whatever it is, or if you're doing some sort of drug that you know is damaging you and ruining your life, or whatever it is you're doing, any toxic behavior activity that you're doing that you know is wrong, but you keep doing it, you have to stop immediately. Because the more you do that, the more you keep indulging in that thing, the more bad karma, which is real, that you're going to accrue. And once you stop doing all the things that you know is bad for you, all of the things that you know is bad for you, as they come into your awareness, so like if you identify something that is bad to do and you realize you've been doing it for ages, when you're unconscious that it's bad, if you don't realize it's bad, it's sort of fine because you don't know. But if you know, you have to stop because it's limiting you. It's holding you back from being able to fulfill what you are supposed to fulfill. It's the devil. It's the devil. That's the temptation of the devil. So if you're eating a food that you know is bad for you and then you feel bad after, but you can't stop doing it, what is that doing for you? What is it doing for you? You're eating a food and then you feel crap and then you have to sit down and it takes you completely away from what you're supposed to be doing, what you want to be doing. Because what you want to be doing is what you're supposed to be doing. Everyone wants to live a good and happy life. Everyone, I believe, unless you're completely consumed by darkness. But let's just talk about people that want to live a happy life. Then why do you think that would come about from doing things and eating food or whatever it is that you know is bad for you? Why? How long is it going to take to stop doing the things that you know is bad, are bad, is bad? Like, how long is it going to take? When are you going to demand that you want the good life? When are you going to be like, I want the good life. I know that the doing the things that I know is bad for me isn't going to lead me to the good life. It's never going to do that, is it? Because it's just going to keep creating the bad feelings. And everybody knows what they're doing. Like everybody knows that they've got things that they do, including me. I'm not like preaching. This is a video to help people understand, and it helps me as well to make these videos because I'm like talking to myself as well. So when you're doing those things, you're not living a good life. I've been there. I have, like, we're all there. Like, we're all doing it. But you're not living the life that you know you should be. Like, you're not living a peaceful life. Because when you do something that you know is bad, whatever it is, food, drugs, sex, whatever you know is bad, like, it looks different for everyone. When you do that, you're actively inhibiting your access to a state of peace and a state of fulfillment and the life that you want to live, whatever that looks like for you. But the self destructive behaviors are never going to get you there. You have to stop. As soon as you decide that you want to live a good life, you have to take a good, long, hard look at what you're doing to impede yourself from getting to that place. And if you're really honest with yourself, like I've had to really be honest with myself, you'll realize that there's a bunch of stuff you're doing that isn't good for you. And you know it as well. We all know it. We all know what's good for us and what's not. But we get like these unconscious, I don't know, it's just unconsciousness. It's like willful unconsciousness. We like choose to ignore it on certain level. We ignore ourselves. And whatever you're doing to block yourself from living a truly peaceful life, you have to stop. It's not I'm going to stop later because that never comes, because there is only now. If you keep telling yourself you're going to stop later, then you're reinforcing, I'm going to stop later. So the more you tell yourself that, the more you delay yourself, the more it's like flexing a muscle, doing a bicep curl. You're reinforcing it. So it's going to get harder and harder to stop because you believe more and more, I'm going to stop later. But the truth is, you have to stop now, not later, not tomorrow, not, oh, I'm going to give this up next week. Because next week you'll give it up the next week. It's now. Like, whatever you're doing, you have to stop now. Like, whatever your thing is that you're doing, stop now. Now. Like, right now. That is the most crucial thing. Because we all can look at the world and be like, it's not fair. But if you really look at yourself, you're doing it to yourself. You are creating more chaos in your own life. And I'm speaking about all this from experience. I'm not like some judge. Like, like this is all from experience. This is a message of like upliftment. Like, because I've been through it and still going through it because we all are. But you have to stop right now. Like, why not now? This is bad, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like, why do we do that? It's crazy. It's like you're avoiding on purpose feeling good and getting the things that you want. Like we get like afraid of happiness and peace. Why are we afraid of that? Why is that? Why is that? I'm afraid to be like like afraid of being happy, or afraid of being like peaceful, or afraid of being prosperous, or afraid of like joy. Like, why? Like, why is that? Why are people like that? Why do we do that? That's, if you really look at it, it's crazy. It's crazy. We get like caught up in these cycles of like self immolation, like just utterly bonkers mentality it is. Like, if you really look at it, look at the behaviors that everyone watching this video has got behaviors that they do. We all have that is not good. You know that they're detrimental to your well-being. You do them anyway because you've got in a habit of doing them, and you keep telling yourself, "I'm going to quit later. I'm going to quit another day. Eventually, I'll quit. Eventually." Like, what about now? Do it now. Like now. Like right now. It's just a suggestion. Do it now, and then if you do it now, you don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But if you don't do it now, tomorrow it's a problem. And then the next day it's a problem. It's a problem. And it's a problem that I'll fix later. Don't worry. It'll go away eventually. Not going to go away until you consciously decide, I'm done. Until you consciously, with your intention, say, I don't want to do this anymore. From now. Like now. Like no fucking around. I'm not doing it anymore from now. Because I'm excited about who I could be if I didn't do that thing. If I wasn't doing this thing, whatever it is, or these things that I do, I'm excited about who I could be. Now. It opens up the possibilities for like more stuff, cool stuff that you actually want. You don't want to be self-destructive. You don't want to. You don't want to destroy yourself. You don't want to hate yourself. You don't want to feel guilt about the things that you're doing. The more you do something that you know is bad and wrong, the more you're going to dislike yourself because you're going to feel guilty. And then you're not going to feel worthy. And then you're going to hide yourself from the world. And then blah, blah, blah. And I'm speaking all this from experience. Like, I've done some crazy shit in my life. Like, drugs, like, betrayed people, like, all sorts of horrible shit. And that's how I understand what I'm saying right now. That none of it went away until I decided in the moment, I'm done now. I used to tell myself when I was doing drugs all the time that I'm going to stop soon. Oh, I'll quit eventually. Don't worry, it'll just fade away. It didn't fade away. It got so bad that there was a moment where I said, I've had enough of this, and that was the end. It was a moment of conscious decision. I've had enough. The end now. And that was the end. Simple. And that's how simple it is. But you have to decide. You have to decide that now is when it happens. Until you do that, you keep delaying, you're going to delay yourself. You're going to delay what your like full expression or whatever, because you're not going to be able to fully express yourself if you're in a state of like guilt because you keep doing these things, whatever they are. Like, so it's a decision. All of it, always a decision. It's not up to God or the devil, or you're not a victim. Like bad shit happens to people, but you're not like, once you have the consciousness to understand the things you're doing, then you're not a victim, are you? You're perpetuating it. So that's what I want to say. I don't know if that come across like I was like harsh or whatever, but it's not. It's like a message of like empowerment. You have to stop now. Now, I say it a million times. Now, whatever it is, stop now.